My name's Daniel Hunter and I'm a wildlife cinematographer and ecosystem biologist specialising in dingoes. I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time in Kosciuszko National Park, both filming and researching, especially dingoes. It's an enormous national park. It's Australia's largest alpine national park, and so it's a very special safe haven for the alpine dingo ecotype. National parks in Australia are one of the very last strongholds for wildlife and biodiversity conservation, and especially dingoes. And over the years, I've actually seen the dingo population slowly diminish. I can't help but wonder, has that got something to do with the intense 1080 poison baiting that's going on in there?
My name is Gail Neuss. I am a proud Ngarigo woman. Well, Kosciuszko National Park contains the highest mountain in Australia, of course, Kosciuszko. We call it Kunama Namaji, which means snowy mountains. It's our motherland up there. Dingoes are our carriers of knowledge here. You know, they're my kin, with stories passed down from my father and my auntie. Mirigan is our word for dingo. They were part of growing up. There was always a dingo. Their presence is just something so spiritual to me and to my family.
One of the most wonderful things about filming in Kosciuszko National Park is seeing the diversity of the dingoes there. There's something about that particular national park that brings out so many different colorations. You've got everything from white ones to black ones and everything in between, and that's so cool to see. The science is now showing that through genetic analysis that these are actually dingoes, and we should be really proud of them.
My father often spoke of the dingoes in Gudgeonby Valley, these beautiful apex predators that are just roaming around, and they were just always in the landscape. They have gone through thousands of years of change, like we have as Aboriginal people.
These are public spaces. They're owned by all of us, and we should be fiercely protecting them. But what's happening is we're seeing a huge amount of dingo killing going on, even inside national parks, and that is just not on. We should be outraged, and it needs to stop.
I just can't even think about the dingoes dying through a 1080 bait. It's horrendous death. And these dingoes, they're my kin, and just like any other family member, we need to have them for the next generations to come.
My research focused on the role of dingoes in Australian ecosystems, and one of the most important findings was that dingoes actually have a greater suppressive effect on foxes than 1080 poisoning. And that's because they're a larger, more dominant animal, and that has so many important flow-on effects for biodiversity, including small and medium-sized mammals, but also reptiles and birds as well. So much science now that shows all the negative ecological effects that happen when we take dingoes away. They're keystone species. They're one of the best tools we've got. So making sure we look after our dingoes means that we're looking after country, national parks and the environment.
They're our apex predator, caring for this country. Let them be. Care for country, and country will care for you.